Hi, I'm Courtney Fink, and I attended a dialogue on the impact of religious conflict. Um, and we basically just talked about the different religions after talking about our own identities first, and then we watched a video and got to see kind of some real-life examples of how there is religious conflict between people, and discussing kind of where that comes from, where prejudices come from, what discrimination is, and all of that. One of the first questions was if I felt like we achieved true dialogue, and my answer to that would be yes. Um, I felt like by the end of the night, people were talking pretty openly and freely about different prejudice they had. Um, I think that we could have even talked a little bit longer about it, but yeah, there's definitely honesty, a good amount of people involved in the conversation, and we were talking about difficult things, things that are very real, but things that should be talked about. So I felt like it was a true dialogue. There's definitely a group dynamic that I feel like is pretty typical. There's people who are very active, people who are more reserved. Especially in a group of about 30, I think it's only natural to have that. There's definitely 5 to 10 people that spoke up a lot more frequently, were a little more adamant about their opinions, or you can just tell there's a level of comfort with speaking. They're definitely extroverted people. There's those people that did make a comment here or there, and then the people that kind of just sat there and listened. Something I did think was really great that our facilitators did was have us break up into small groups at certain points, groups of 2 or 3. First to just talk about our identity, and later to compare and contrast religions. And that kind of gave the opportunity to everyone to speak, whether you're kind of shy or not. It forced people to interact, and really everyone to have a say about something. And then later we would come together with our big group and kind of share what we had talked about in our smaller groups. I think that gave the people who are generally more reserved an opportunity to feel a little bit more confident in what they're saying. They are able to kind of run it by the people beforehand and then share it with the big group, and that got everyone involved, which I thought is good because I think it's important to have a successful dialogue to get to hear from everyone. I think when we were with the bigger group, kind of that natural where some people will talk a lot and others are more reserved definitely happened, but we definitely did get to hear from everyone at some point in the night, which was good. For myself, my role in the night, I have had a lot of like leadership positions in the past, or times where I need to kind of take the lead with speaking, so I feel comfortable with talking. So I felt like I did participate a pretty good amount. I try to be mindful of not talking too much, though, because I do know that for more reserved people, if other people are just talking a lot, then they won't feel the need to engage or feel even the opportunity to get to speak. And so I definitely don't ever want to kind of be overbearing. So I try to participate in a way that was beneficial to the group. I overall I thought our dialogue was very useful in teaching just the skills of being able to talk with a group. Um, the topic we're discussing is one that I've run into in my classes a lot already, just religion and the different religions that exist. And I definitely thought it was beneficial to get practice in talking about this controversial issue. There was, I think, a variety of religions in there. I think it was predominantly Christian, but there are definitely some atheist people and just different people of different backgrounds. So it was good to get to talk in that way. I think it's incredibly important to learn how to present your way in a clear and strong way, but also a way where people want to listen. They don't feel offended by what you're saying. They want to understand. It's a key thing that we're going to need even when we go beyond Clemson. That's why this dialogue, I think, was a useful tool. Especially in today's world, in today's economy, where it's completely global, we're going to be interacting with people of all sorts, and we need to learn how to communicate in a way that's positive, that's not offensive. I definitely think it is incredibly important for each individual to have strong opinions and know what they believe, but also to be able to communicate with others in a respectful way about those opinions, even if they are in disagreement. Um, I think it was very clear, even from our topic of the night, that being kind of being pushy with your own agenda and being violent is not really gonna solve anything. I don't think we really know what will exactly, but I think a first step in just being able to communicate. Communicate is very key, and that's why I think um, this opportunity to have a dialogue was incredibly important, and it really was a useful tool to our future. I think we're all going to need it in our careers. Just this practice of communication. So I think overall the night went really well. Got some people thinking and got some people speaking, and it can help us in the long run. So, all right, thank you.